Exciting.
We're going on a love boat.
The Caribbean cruise you never thought you'd actually take.
The food. All you can eat.
With your favorite host who keeps going and going and going, sort of, to very special places.
Where my grandmother's from, in the Bahamas.
Stick with Alan. You'll keep going and going and going places, too, every week. Don't forget your tote bag.
This evening at 6 on KCSM.
Tonight on Going Places, it's all aboard. Cruise the Caribbean with Al Roker.
Hey, Al, how are you?
His daughter, Courtney, and over 200 honeymoon couples.
We're going on a love boat.
Indulge. Relax. Swim with the fishes. And search for the past.
This is where my grandmother's from. This is my home.
Eat, drink, and eat some more. It's all included as we sail off to paradise. Going Places is made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by the annual financial support of viewers like you. Additional funding is provided by Rosalind P. Walter.
I'm Al Roker, and for this edition of Going Places, I'm all packed up. You know why? I'm going on my very first cruise. My daughter Courtney and I are heading down to the Caribbean with a very special side trip to the island of Exuma in the Bahamas. It's where my grandparents are from. Now, I know 5 million people a year take to the seas, but quite frankly, I had some fairly old-fashioned ideas about cruising. I thought it might be kind of boring, what with senior citizens all over the place, and not that there's anything wrong with seniors, don't get me wrong, but hey, look, I'm a young guy. Boy, was I wrong. Everybody's cruising, not just seniors, but families with kids, singles, couples, and honeymooners. Lots and lots of honeymooners. Now, while there are thousands of ships out there every day going to every part of the world, the Caribbean is by far the most popular destination. So Courtney and I are getting ready to set sail on one of the biggest and newest ships out there. 14 stories tall, 3 football fields long, 5 swimming pools, 3 bands, sports, spas, and gyms of every description. We are talking a floating palace here. 2,000 passengers being served by 60 chefs preparing 36,000 meals and snacks. I mean, that works out to, well, while you do the math, I'm getting ready to go on the Love Boat. Oh, it's exciting and new.
And 3, 2, 1.
All righty, here we go. Passenger check-in. Oh, wow. Long line. And new friends find us even before we set foot on the ship.
Hey, Al, how are you?
Going?
Fine.
Hey, how are you?
Fine.
Hi.
You want on TV all the time?
Yes.
What do you watch
Maybe not all the time.
It's my dad.
Your dad.
Carol.
Carol. Now, you know, most people think of cruising like older people go cruising. You're a young guy. Why do you like cruising? The food. The food.
Food?
The food. The food. There's a theme here.
With you.
Yeah, I know. We'll take one. Yeah, but first, let me get one of you guys. This is a momentous occasion. Here. Come on. No.
Picture of my buddy.
There you go.
Say cruise.
Cruise. Oh. We're going on a love boat. Courtney and I, along with the nearly 2,000 other passengers, have less than 4 hours to board. While we check in, the ship's crew operates with precision to prepare for us, and that includes those all-important finishing touches.
So we're preparing everything now for the next passengers who will be coming on the ship.
We sit 550 people, 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Every day, every single day of the week, 7 days a week, no stop.
30 cases of spirits, 70, 80 cases of beer, 20 to 30 cases of wine and champagne. That's about average for one day.
To tell you the truth, we only have like 4 hours to prepare everything. Now, once the previous passengers get off the ship, we run through it, everything, start it all over again.
During the height of the Caribbean season, fall to spring, there are thousands of cruises. While Courtney and I are about to set sail from Fort Lauderdale, another 2,000 passengers board the Majesty of the Seas in Miami.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. May I have your attention, please? Will the following guests please meet on the Pier 5 with the Pier Supervisor? Please meet with the Pier Supervisor on Pier 5. Thank you.
This gentleman is going to go ahead and take you right to your stateroom. Enjoy your cruise.
Noel Grisette and Diane Graves are from Barbados. This is their first cruise.
We're lucky and we want this cruise.
What are you looking forward to doing on the cruise?
Having fun.
Having as much fun as possible.
Taking part in everything. Everything.
Diving, going shopping, sightseeing.
You've heard about getting married by the captain on the high seas? Well, you can't do it. But you can get married aboard ship before it leaves port. So plan ahead.
We do about 5 weddings per sailing because everything has to take place in port before the ship sails in order for it to be legal. So we're only permitted a certain amount of time that we can do that.
We are here today for the purpose of fulfilling your desire to unite in marriage.
Alina and Patrick.
Alina Kalina and Patrick Lynch have planned well. They've come all the way from their home in Moscow, and their wedding is right on schedule.
We decided we were going to get married, and we wanted a cruise as well. And then when we discovered that we could get married on the boat, it seemed like a really, really romantic thing to do.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. Patrick, you may finally kiss that bride of yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new Mr. and Mrs. Pentecote.
We had a great time. It was really good.
Hi. Finally, we're on board. Oh, I stumped you, huh?
No, you didn't, actually. You took it right down there.
All right.
All the way down.
Okay. Well, while all those couples have found their way to the wedding chapel, we'll be lucky if we ever find our stateroom. Small wonder, the Sun Princess is home to 975 cabins spread along 4.5 miles of corridors. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Here we are. There you go. Oh, don't worry about me. I'll get the bags. I've always heard about how small the rooms are on cruise ships, but ours is actually bigger than I expected.
Not bad, huh?
One of the big changes in cruise ships has been a substantial increase in cabin size and comfort.
It's okay. Striped towels.
In fact, we've got a private balcony.
Wow.
And on our ship, nearly 50% of the cabins have them. The ship is so big, it's easy to forget that we're going to be out at sea.